Hello, minions. You caught me taking a walk back to my farm. Caught me red-handed. I'm looking around suspiciously like, did you really catch me? But I'm going to the chapel and I'm suddenly unsure why I'm going this way. Oh well, I'm gonna grab some wood. Some wood. I'm going. God, I've got to start checking the names of these people before I start the episodes. But someone requested that in this episode I work on the pond next to. Yes, honey, I hear you. Next to the mansion, the Chateau de Wheezy. But and I wanted to do that. I was like all gung-ho about it. And then I realized that the proximity, and I'll show you as I hop my way all the way back up here. I've got, you know, maybe I'll do a project video after this and I'll build a staircase. So that I can do... Wow! Did you guys just hear that? That was my darling wife tearing a gigantic belch off. That was awesome, honey. Well done. I'm sorry, where were we? Oh, yes. Pond scum. Here, like, there's the hole I'm going to turn into a pond. And it's actually, I don't know if you guys have looked at it in depth since last time. There's actually a little bit of creeper damage. But I want to make sure, like, as I told you, I'm gonna expand the house. But I want to do it symmetrically, so I need to make sure that I have the right house dimensions before I work on the pond. And so that's what we're going to kind of do, is lay the framework for the upper floor today. With, you know, we're going to do an overhang over here, maybe work on expanding. Well, we're going to have to, but at some point. Not necessarily today, because gravity doesn't matter, but we're going to expand the house here. And we're going to listen to this soothing music as it provides a background and then fades away, slowly away. It fades. All right. Step the uno is we're going to tear out this top layer of brick here, because we're going to essentially extend this floor. That'll be good for now. To overhang, and this might give us the opportunity to use those pillars. Let's see if I want the floor to be there. If it expands out, I may. You know what? Let's just go and see what happens. So basically, the bottom floor, at least for now, we're going to leave static and expand the top floor out until we're pleased with that. And, you know, as this expands out and creates kind of a, you know, upper overhang kind of wing out of the house, we will... Oh, I left my axe at the house. Damn it. I don't like using double damage on my good pick. It's going to leave overhang underneath the bottom, right? Especially as we expand out this way. And for that, we are going to probably be able to put stuff underneath it. Ooh, I'm digging into the pool area. Make sure I do this so I don't fall off this way. Oh. Okay. So I guess really I'm just tearing out the entire edge. We're going to leave the front the same. So I'm just tearing out this entire edge on both sides, replacing it with wood as a starting point for expanding the house this direction. And then really the next step is going to be deciding what kind of floor plan we want. I mean, we've got you know, all this area here, so we can either create a couple of, you know, probably 3 large rooms, or we can create some smaller rooms. I want to create the frame of the house symmetrically, but we don't have to necessarily do the layout of the rooms symmetrically. We're not going to be able to put the adjustable enchanting room in this main floor plan of the house because it requires like 3 or 4 blocks deep. And we can't obviously do that in the second floor of a house, not without making the floor 5 blocks deep, which we're not going to do. So, let's think about how we want to shape this. I'd still like to have almost like a center cutout shape. I wonder if we can just expand out. I'm thinking. So we come upstairs. Boom. This is going to have a little decorative blah, 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 that, there. So we're going to have rooms. We're going to need a room here. And question is how big. So actually, let's start building. I'm going to go get some more. Well, we'll do this for now until I need more. Going to build out the frame using the brick. Now, do we want to keep the back end flat, flush as well? Actually, we may build another room. Where does this? Right here. We'll extend out like a an overhanging room here with an awesome view. We're going to need a wall. And you know what, that'll be good enough. We can always expand it if we need to. Walking on the danger zone. That's not how anything goes ever. No song. Don't let go of shift, Wheezy, or you will pummel to your partial injury. And we do not like partial injury. Oh, and I've gone stupid. Isn't that great? And it's going to be a dick smoke to get these back. You know what? Let's go get him and sleep. Oh, my legs. They're hurt. Actually, let's eat in the house. No creepers, no creepers, no creepers. So yeah, I think what I want to do, like I said, this time is, let's try to focus on, oh, and again, I always forget that timer until I start talking about how long the episode is going to be. How long is this episode going to be? I wish I had kept track. Okay, so that's going to start an overhang that way. Actually, we're going to have to wrap that around. We're not going to be able to double deuce it. It's not a word, I just kind of made that up. But it's going to look ridiculous if we just leave an undeveloped corner. We may also have to work another way to get upstairs from the back end of the house. Anywho, let's decide how far back we want this to go. 3. Wow, this is a little high. Actually, that's almost too much. Let's go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that is 8. Holy crap. Let's go with 8 blocks. Are we going to want an even number of blocks in this room? We start it there. 8. That'll make it 7. If we set that wall there. Then I'll give it a center line. Let's cut it 1. We're going to say goodbye to that block because I am not. Yep. No thank you. And so this will also have to come out to meet it. Let's go get some more stone brick. So, okay. Let's take 4 stacks of stone. I think we actually may still have some more. Oh no, I apparently used a lot of the stone brick. So this will work perfectly. Look at all that. Look at all that stone. Let's get stone. I made that reference last time. I'm stupid. Oh, I wanted something to talk about. What do I need to talk about? I've really been appreciating you guys' feedback. You guys give me a lot of great ideas. It makes me wish I could play Minecraft more. Just because there's so much stuff I want to do. So many ideas I want to implement. And, you know, it seems like every video, even though it's 40, 50 minutes, you know, some of them used to be 20. But it's just, wow, this is big. Even though the episodes are sometimes nearly an hour long, it feels like I never have enough time to get quite as much done to be able to move on to the next cool thing. And it's, you know, like I said, it's still going to take us quite a while to finish this house. And not that I'm not looking forward to it. I'm really loving this building project, but it's like another thing I want to do is build a cactus farm. I also, you guys don't see it, but like when I'm mining and stuff, or I'm just going around, like I'll you know, do my chores essentially, where I'll go through and take care of my tree farm, my wheat farm, and my animals and stuff. And I really want to automate a lot of that stuff to save me time. But again, I need to do those in pretty much operations videos. Not that I have to, have to completely ignore an operation until this one's complete. Like I can overlap operations. I just decided, unless you guys don't like that idea, especially with things that are going to be quick. Like I want to build a cactus farm, which is going to take me all of 15, 20 minutes maybe. You know, in my brain I want to say it's going to take me 10 minutes to make a cactus farm, but when I start talking to you guys and building, I just ramble, and it'll probably take a lot longer. Now I'm trying to think if I want to step this up, because I need the underhang. Here's what I'm thinking here. Underside here now looks all wood, and that's basically like you're seeing the flooring from the outside of the house. So the option is either to extend the stone a level down out here, which will kind of lower the feel of it, or I can replace all this with stone and then put the flooring a level above it. And I think that's the better option. And what it'll essentially do is leave this like that. And then I'll have a step up around the edge into my rooms. I don't necessarily like that idea much either. I'm actually having a crazy... I'm considering tearing out the roof. It's a wood roof. Do I want to see that above me in here? I'm trying to think what would be preferable to that, though. Because too much stone brick is going to just look ridiculous. And on the outer edge, is that really going to be so bad? How does that... And again, well, like I said, I guess I might be extending out the bottom part as well, because it'll have to have a facade, at least partially. Okay, then I'm happy with this. Continue with the wood laying. Ooh, someone said to put glowstone in the pool for lighting or a design. Oh, it was Pork Chop. Pork Chop, you're the one that said that. And I like that idea. I want to put like a pool light at the end, like you'd see in a normal pool. And I'm trying. Oh, whoa! I'm glad that that pool was there. I'm not sure if I can really do a design in this stepped tier, so I may leave that and just put some glowstone in. God, I keep getting distracted. I'm sorry, guys. I feel so much more incoherent than some of the people I watch doing Minecraft when I do this stuff, but who cares? Anyone? Fifth Element? Yeah. Fifth Element is... God, I'm stupid! I should have been holding shift. Fifth Element is such a great movie. One of my favorite movies of all time. I also need to work on a mechanism for my double doors. So much. See what I mean? So much to do. I'll probably experiment in my creative world with how to create the double door, or or maybe I can do it in here. It's not going to be expensive to test out a double door. Here's the questions. Do I want to leave that stone edge? Yeah. Filling in floors is not the most exciting thing in the world. This is why I really should have something to talk about. What's going on in the world that's worth talking about? We're on YouTube. Let's talk about YouTube. I just realized recently that none of the people I'm watching on YouTube are people who are playing Call of Duty right now. And obviously that's kind of a side effect of the fact that I'm really not enjoying Call of Duty right now. But some of the people who I watch and have for a while are people who are, potentially like Call of Duty players, kind of made their name doing that. And even a lot of them aren't really playing it. Just, I don't know, there's kind of the feeling people were getting with Black Ops was just kind of, some of them attributed it to it being a Treyarch game and the guns not killing very quickly. They just kind of like, I don't know, Black Ops is just kind of got boring for me after a while. Well, now, even then when people were saying that, I was like, the people who are saying that are the ones who have been playing, kind of like me, Call of Duty just since essentially COD 4, pretty much nonstop. And it's not that anything wrong with Black Ops. I still contend that Black Ops was the best Call of Duty in the series to date, and that's still true in my opinion. But it's just that Call of Duty is getting stale, maybe is the right word, but you just played so much of it over the last 5 years that you're just kind of like, I'm not in the mood to play this. I want to play something else. And there's a lot of people playing Skyrim or Gotham City Imposters or Minecraft or Battlefield. And I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Are people just... Is Modern Warfare 3 just kind of or is it just Call of Duty as a series kind of getting... Has Activision finally gone all Medal of Honor on the Call of Duty series and kind of driven it into the ground? I mean, there was a point when a bunch of different studios were putting out World War II games, and people were just like, why are there so many World War II games? But if you think about it, in the last few years, there have been as many, or more modern warfare, not necessarily in the Modern Warfare series, but modern shooter games, and, Homefront and this, that, and the other. But, every year there's a new Call of Duty. And you just kind of... I personally will never get tired of the modern time period as a shooter setting, because unlike World War II, there's not a finite set of things you can do. Like, the weapons in World War II are established, have been used in every game. The battles, like I said, if it's kind of a historical type thing, the battles and stuff are all kind of set in stone, like that's what happened. But let's see, it's 1, 2, 3. What am I counting for? I can just build it. Oh, I need to count out. So this was the edge of the house, right? Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, I need to go sleep because otherwise mobs are going to spawn up on top of my house with me. I'll build this out 7 and then I'll run to my house. 1, 3, 4, 5. But yeah, I don't think the modern period, at least not for myself, is going to get boring as a setting for shooters. But, like Medal of Honor, when they had like a game every year, eventually, and it was part of the World War II syndrome as well, but people just eventually kind of got tired of it. And then, like I said, when I've mentioned this before, but the developers on Medal of Honor, a large subset of them are the ones that split off and created Infinity Ward in the Call of Duty series. The Call of Duty series was, the people who made Medal of Honor going off and doing their own thing, which just happened to be the exact same thing they were doing with Medal of Honor. But the extension is there, so it's the same people since Medal of Honor, since it was driven into the ground. And, now Call of Duty's kind of getting that treatment, and you just kind of wonder when that Call of Duty bubble is going to burst, because I don't know, I'm trying to think of franchises that have just been around for a long time. even games like Madden, sports games that have yearly installments, like I stopped playing those a while ago, just because I got tired of buying the same game every year. Um, and maybe that's how Call of Duty's kind of getting for me. I don't know, but I still, especially since the next one's going to be probably Black Ops 2, but a Treyarch Call of Duty. I'm definitely getting the next Call of Duty, and I'll probably get the next Infinity Ward one after that, just because until I don't know. I'm trying to think of a standard of horribleness that would have in a game series that would have to come out like a what was that Sonic game where they had the werehog? That was a pretty recent one. I mean, that was after they'd already driven the Sonic franchise into the ground. But um, my point is that there has to be some sort of like Call of Duty abomination that's just going to make people be like, you know what, I don't even like Call of Duty anymore. Because even though Modern Warfare 3 is all kinds of broken and it has all sorts of horrible design flaws, the fundamental game mechanics are still kind of there. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, and if I had my axe, these would all just break, but oh well. Timber mod. And brick frame. And we're going to take this down for now. I built an outer facade on a part of the house that is no longer the outer facade. I don't know what you guys. I mean, I know a lot of you have probably already have even said you've either stopped playing Call of Duty because of Modern Warfare 3, which that I understand, just because Modern Warfare 3 is not a good game. Some of you said you didn't even buy Modern Warfare 3 because Call of Duty is just kind of old and stale for you. But for those of you that are still playing Call of Duty and even still enjoying Modern Warfare 3, I know you're out there. I see you sitting back there pouting at me for dogging on Call of Duty in like every video, and I'm sorry, but I call them like I sees them. What is it going to take for you to stop playing Call of Duty? For a lot of people, the great motivator for stopping playing a game franchise is a good competing product taking over. And I'm trying to think of the timelines. They're not 100% accurate, but you think of the first-person shooter genre, which games kind of came out that succeeded the death of the World War II games. I mean, Halo was in there, kind of the futuristic type shooters, but what other kind of genres really of shooter came in there? Counter-Strike, Battlefield 2, and it made some console ports because I think more traditionally as a console gamer, because I was a PC gamer mainly in college. And as I'm playing a game on a PC. You're a PC gamer right now. But in college when I was really into PC games, and even then I played a lot of like Grand Theft Auto and sports games on consoles. I played like SOCOM and stuff as well. But I kind of have always more been a console gamer than a PC gamer, even when I was really into PC gaming. So when I think of the death of like World War II games, I think more of World War II games that I played on like the PlayStation and the PlayStation 2. And I'm trying to think what shooters replaced World War II games, and I think they were still really popular. Like I think of like Medal of Honor Airborne was I didn't buy the full game, but I played the demo. It wasn't bad. But that was also about the same time as COD 4, and I think COD 4 was the first big console FPS that really put the nail in the coffin of the World War II game, as evidenced by the fact that so many people gave a collective sigh and roll of the eyes when World at War went back to World War II, because it was like in the death throes of the World War II onslaught of games. So, what's it going to take to kill, I don't know, the modern shooter or Call of Duty as we think of it? I don't know. For me, I don't know. I have a lot of hope just from following David Vonderhaar's Twitter from Treyarch, that they're hopefully going to make some good strides in making a balanced game, not a game that makes everybody happy, because that's what Infinity Ward tries to do, is make a game that everybody is happy about. So they want to make the quickscopers happy, they want to make the campers happy, they want to make the run and gunners happy. And when you do that, you make a game that everyone hates. you know, because but if you make a game that you're not trying to please everybody, then you make a game that some people love. Like that's what Black Ops was. Some people just didn't get Black Ops. Some people didn't like that it broke from the Infinity Ward Modern Warfare 2 style of high-powered instant murder that no matter how shitty you are at the game, if you got an early trigger pull or used the right weapon or got the right kill streak, you could have success. But, you know, and a lot of people hated Modern Warfare 2 for that. But Black Ops, the people that loved Black Ops, like me, realize it's like the best game in the series. And it's kind of how Battlefield 3 is right now. All the COD fanboys just can't stand like Battlefield 3. But those of us who appreciate a good, balanced shooter really love Battlefield for being just that. A good, balanced shooter. Ooh. Do I want to take this in? Yeah. Well, because I was thinking about making that outer balcony. You know what? This is just going to be an extension of the house, and then that room is going to have a balcony. Or who knows, maybe this will be a giant suite with a balcony that runs along the full edge. Oh no, I jumped off too soon. That's what I want, right? Yeah. And you're probably not going to be stone brick, so. But yeah, I mean, the people who appreciate a good balanced shooter, and that's how Halo has been as well. Halo's extremely balanced game and extremely skill-based. And I've never really had that Halo skill set, which is part of the reason I've never really been into Halo, but I still do love the Halo series. I keep rambling off my point when I'm making this very simple point. Balanced games, people who love good games really love those games. They don't have the mass appeal that like a Call of Duty stupid-ass fest will have. But they just are good games. And I think Counter-Strike also falls into that category. You know, the people who appreciate a game like that can play it. You know, there's a lot of people that plays Counter-Strike to this day, and that's an older game. But yeah, Black Ops. I think Black Ops 2, if Treyarch stays along that line, will be another just really great game. But I don't know. At what point does the Call of Duty series lose its popularity? Big rambling point. Leave your feedback on that. Okay, so we've kind of laid the outside. Let's go take a peek at what we're going to see out here. Ah, damn mouse. I need to get a new mouse and a second monitor and this and that and the other thing. I don't hate that. I do need to expand this down, I know. You know what? Let's work on the edge here. Let's work on expanding the land. I don't know. That's enough talk about Call of Duty. What else to talk about? Keeping me busy work, trying to... I need to do the commentator thing and think about stuff to talk about beforehand, or even get... I almost don't want to get... Well, I don't know. I like getting topics from you guys to talk about, but then they feel almost too staged, because it's kind of what you... It feels more like a QA than like me just kind of freestyling. I don't know, maybe you guys like that. You guys want me to answer some of your questions? Should I make this too deep? Because if I don't do it starting out, then I'm not going to be able to later. At least not easily. What if I'm accidentally like digging too deep and I just drop through the bottom? I think I should make it too deep if I can. This part is not. I'm just going to have to be careful. Start from here out. Man, it's almost night again. You know what we're going to go ahead and do? Even though this house isn't completely secure yet, because I'm tired of running over to my construction shack, which has provided me absolutely no utility. I'm going to go gank my bed. Wow, it's only been 20 minutes. I feel like I've been talking for ages. Sometimes it feels like I haven't been talking at all. The game goes on. But, man, it would really suck if I died right now because I just tore up the bed. I should have just built another bed. I just tore up the bed that I have my spawn point set at, so if I died here, I would spawn back at my original spawn point, at the original base. How hilariously terrible would that be? Alright. I'm going to put my bed down and sleep with my sword. Because I can't guarantee that I'm going to be safe here. If a creeper comes in here and blows up my house, I swear to fucking God. Okay. Whew! 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 Alright. I want to go downstairs. I just lost my train of thought again. Yeah. Moving my bed. Don't want to feel too rehearsed. I don't know. I love feedback from you guys. It helps really shape what I like doing with this channel. So continue with that, please. Continue leaving feedback on any video about anything. Like if you go and watch my next Battlefield video or next time I put out a Call of Duty video, which I need to do a full commentary on a Call of Duty video. I remember like 2 months ago, I said, well, actually, I'll finish my thought before I go off onto that tangent. It doesn't matter what video you're watching. If you're watching a Modern Warfare 3 video or a Battlefield video and you want to talk about Minecraft or give me feedback on my channel in general, or you want to complain because I haven't made an episode of Wheezy's War College in forever, which I will make another one. I just haven't spent time really thinking of a topic, so I haven't been capturing clips. You know, wherever you are. Oh, oh, wherever you are, leave feedback. Motherfucker. Oh, God. That's the danger of stepping diagonally across a brick like that. Oh, my God. Holy poop. Where did I was right there, right? So that's where I fell. Fuck off, chicken. Oh my God. Who's laughing their ass off right now and who's crying with me? Oh my God, do I even remember where I fell? Oh. Danger leap! Where's my shit? Am I in the wrong place? I thought I was by that edge. How much? Oh, man, that is a drop. And I don't have my tools. Can I survive this? Oh, yes. Holy crap. Like being back in the nether. Except it's my stupidity that gets me killed and not this goddamn gas. It's pigmen. Okay. Wow, curse splat. Did my stuff fall in the water at all? Oh, I don't even know what's down here. I did pick some stuff up, but I'm not sure what I'm missing. It's so dark. A bucket. Alright, let's see if I've at least got my armor. Alright, zombie pigmen didn't steal my pants this time. We can rebuild. Oh no, my pickaxe is down there somewhere. I've got this. Coal. What went up there? Oh, my stack of wood. Food. Okay, I need my pickaxe. There you are, pickaxe. At least that. At least that. I know if I could find my stack of wood, that would be excellent as well. I don't think I lost anything else of real importance. Oh, I can't believe. See, that's the danger. It's the danger. Oh, I saw it. I think I saw the wood blocks. Is that? This monitor really sucks. You guys could probably actually see the stuff down here clearer than I can. That's actually a 62 block of wood. That may actually be it. It's funny how up here I can see pretty clearly down to the bottom. But when I get deeper, I can't. There's an egg that chicken laid. Okay, I think I got pretty much everything back. Now how the fuck am I going to get back up there? I'm going to swim around, that's how. I don't even... What was I talking about, guys? Sorry, that, I just... Oh, this game makes me... Even, you know, there, makes me smile. This is why I've been playing so much Minecraft. It just makes me smile. What is this? I think my wife is humming the Friends theme into a Dr. Pepper can. See, this is what she does when she wants my attention, but doesn't want to tell me she wants my attention. And she just wants to look cute. And she does look cute. Sometimes... Wait. I don't need to go back in here. I need to go back and reclaim my former glory. Oh, okay. I got all the important stuff back. Oh, man, did I totally just fall down to my doom. Oh, shit. Yeah, babe? No, I can't. But you're not. So until you do that, go get a drink and then come back down. You drank your soda and my soda. So I already got you something to drink. You can go and get your own. No. I'm doing this. Guys, my wife made me go change poopy diaper. I'll be right back, guys. BRB. Hi, guys. Hello, Dr. Nick. I'm back and suddenly extremely frightened to be doing this work. So, that's a thing. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to establish how big this needs to be, and then build straight across. The question is, how much of an overhang do I want outside of the house? You know what? Arbitrarily, this is good enough. Okay, let's hope this shit doesn't get me killed again. That time, in case you guys are curious, I did not let go of shift, but since I built, like I was standing on a block, and then I built the block sideways and then stepped over onto it, I think there's a little bit of a piece of the code that will allow you to step into that gap between the blocks and fall off, even though you're holding shift. But as you can see, it was hilarious and terrifying. Hilarifying. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. Whew. This makes me really nervous. My heart's all aflutter. Getting close. Where am I? Okay, I'm there. Now I want to let go of shift. Oh, get back on and go straight. Okay, come on, buddy. Okay. See, now this is where I have to be careful because I'm filling across, and if I step too far out onto this block, and then I place one there, I'm going to fall. So, I need to make sure that I don't place any blocks that I'm standing near to avoid future disaster. Holy crap steak. You know, it's just a video game. But I could swear, you know, like if you have a dream where you're falling and you wake up and you've got that kind of adrenaline rush where it feels like you've been falling really fast. Even though it's just Minecraft, like I still kind of felt that during that fall. And like right after, let's just wait, like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, so yeah. I don't even remember what I was talking about. I was mentioning something about you guys leaving feedback and how much I enjoyed it before I fell to my death. But all of a sudden, I don't know what to do. So yeah, hopefully the house is on its way. Oh, one thing I want to do that I won't be probably doing by this episode, which is to say I can almost guarantee you I won't, is I'm gonna start putting up world downloads periodically. I mean, obviously I'm not going to give you my world every episode because it's just pointless and not necessarily enough happens. Some of you might take it every week, who knows, but not necessarily enough happens to where that. But if you guys ever want to play around in my world, or like if I ever ask, hey, I want some feedback, like what do you guys think this would look like? Like if I say, hey, how should I decorate the house? It's easier probably for you guys to take my world, play around in it, and build something there, and then send me a screenshot or a video of it actually in my world, so I can see what it's going to look like. So I'm going to start doing that. I don't know how often I'm going to do it. A nice round number would be like every 10 episodes, but considering these episodes are like an hour long, and I seem to put one, you know, basically we're only like getting close to 30 episodes in. A lot of dirt. You know, we're getting close to 30 episodes in, then that would have only been 3 world downloads, and so much has happened in my world. Maybe it would be better to do every 5 episodes, 6 episodes, or maybe just every time I feel like it's changed enough that you guys want to see it. So like if I make a big addition to the house, or like when I built that brand new mine, maybe you guys would be interested in something like that, so I put the download. But you know, it'll be similar to my content pack. Look at this oak tree that grew. That is beastly. When I chopped that thing down, wood raining on me like money rains on the bitches. Can you tell I'm not very gangsta? Because I sound so awkward when I say stuff like that. Do I have enough dirt? Let's check. You tell I've been doing some mining. That ought to do. Also, do I have enough cobblestone? Yep. Regular stone. I haven't been smelting stone bricks, but... yeah, I have been doing a lot of mining. Oh, you guys will probably be interested to see this now. Because I've been mining for gold in that mine for the floor in the new house. Look at all this diamond. Because like I said, the Fortune 3 pick that's down in my mine multiplies the number of diamonds I found, but not the number of gold. So even though I found about the same amount of gold as I have diamond, look how much friggin' diamond I have. What is that? 120, 240, plus 16, 256, 60, 77, 277. That's a lot of diamond. I could pretty much just take diamond to the roof of my house and throw it off the edge and it not really be a big deal. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to build like 10 sets of armor. I'm not going to do that, but... I mean, I'm still... even though I've got like 200-something diamond, I'm still like, do I want to make a new diamond pickaxe? And the real thing is, because I don't want to use... like, if I make a diamond tool, I want to make sure it has a high-level enchantment on it. So, like, having efficiency 4 on breaking 3 on this pick makes that 3 diamond last even longer and be even more worth my investment. But my zombie XP grinder right now isn't efficient enough to... ah, creeper! To make getting that many levels for enchanting easy. So, you know, it's a multi-hour investment. Not sitting at the game, but just starting it and then, you know, waiting. It just takes so long to get that many levels, especially since I don't have splash potions and I can't take advantage of the XP bug. But when I... and that's another thing I want to do. That cave spider system, the cave spider spawners, that you guys may have noticed. Maybe you didn't watch that project video, because it doesn't get as many views as the regular videos. No problem. I mean, I make those for people who are interested, not for everybody to watch. But found a abandoned cave system in my old mine. I almost just walked right off there, although that wouldn't have been much of a problem. And within, I think, a reachable area of each other, 3 cave spider spawners. There's 2 right next to each other. And I think the third one is close enough that I should be able to build an XP grinder that harvests from all 3. And that will make getting XP a lot easier. But again, I'm in the middle of the Chateau de Wheezy. And there's still so many other things I need to do. I still haven't finished, although I don't know how much of a finish there's going to be to it, but Operation Nether Regions is still officially on hold because of that horrible debacle. I still need to go back and get, you know, find Nether Fortress and get blaze rods so I can start doing, you know, potions and stuff. But yeah, I want to build that cave spider XP grinder, and you know, and like I said, the automatic collection stuff for my farm. Just to make the day-to-day stuff I do, enchanting tools, you know, harvesting my farms and stuff like that, easier to do, so so it's not as tedious for me to do them. So I may, here in a couple episodes, break off and split into a couple of those project videos and put the Chateau de Wheezy on a short-term hold. I'll take you guys' feedback. What do you think about those ideas? You know, as much as I want to do stuff, as long as there's alternate ideas that very rarely do you guys ever give me an idea that I wouldn't enjoy. So if you guys give me feedback on something like, no, Wheezy, just suck it up, finish the Chateau. Look, I said Chateau without sounding like a douchebag. You know, finish it up before you move on. Then I will, you know, be like, you know what? I am still enjoying building the Chateau. I can wait to do that. So I do take you guys' feedback seriously. So let me know. Would you mind a couple episode detour while I go and do some other things, like build a cactus farm or a mushroom farm, or set up an automatic collection for my my farms, like my wheat farm and my stuff like that? Or do you want me to just plug this one out until I've at least finished the structure of the house, you know? Because we don't necessarily have to... for some reason, furnace is in my head. When you put furniture in a friggin' house, furnish. God damn it. I got stuck on the word furnace. I couldn't think of furnish. I don't necessarily have to furnish the entire house before we move on. But, did you just get thrown up on, hun? Okay, hold on just a second. My son just threw up on my wife. Oh, did I just hear a spider? There's a spider in my house! Luckily, my sword banes the arthropods. Bane! Suck it. And this is a side effect of my upstairs being large and unlit right now. Yeah. Let's light this up so I don't have to fight mobs every time I come to my house. 40. Oh, the timer says 46 minutes, but I have taken a couple of short breaks. But I've laid down the framework for the upper floor, so this is probably as good a time as any to stop this episode. Especially since I completely lost my train of thought after the plunge to my death. I think mobs can also spawn down here because this gets dark at night. But what I'm going to do with the second floor when I build it in is I think I'm going to build a chandelier, like a glowstone chandelier, or you know, something. Maybe even just torches around the central block, but that'll be cool. But I'm actually excited. I want to put I'm going to ask some feedback from you guys because I'll probably be doing it soon anyway. But if I put up my world download for you guys, would you be, you know, would you go into it and build stuff that you could then send me screenshots of so that I could help incorporate it into my world? Is that something you guys are open to? Because I think that would be awesome, and if you guys are willing to do that, then I'll make it a higher priority to get this out. But yeah. Oh man, I put glass. You know what? Upper rooms, should I just leave that overhang? I don't necessarily want to block off. I could always expand the area. Oh, I mean, I know I at least want to put... God, I ramble. I get halfway through a thought, and I'm on to the next thought. I'm sorry, that's just a side effect of the way my brain works. Like, build pillars here, right? So, like, I don't know how big I want. I don't want them a single block, because that won't look as awesome, but is this going to be too much, you know? Actually, that could work. And then I'll need to do the math on this so that they space evenly. Maybe I can do that off screen. Oh. And I need to expand this side. Well. Hello. Yeah, that'll be for... You know what? I won't even probably make a project video out of it. Probably just off screen. I'll finish out filling out this piece of the land here to make that deep enough. And then I'll do the math. Well, I'll get some feedback from you guys first before I do the pillars. What do you guys think about the pillars? Pretty boss, too big, too wide. What do you think? I was going to ask, oh, down here, yeah, I'm thinking about maybe not filling it in, like the rooms are up on top, right? And then leaving this part down here open all the way to the back. The other option, of course, is, well, you know, I kind of like the idea of just leaving it open out here. You know, instead of having the front pillars, it'll have the side entrance pillars. I kind of like that idea. I could expand maybe just the back end so that the pool area is bigger, but I think that's a pretty good size. Although, the pool area, if I build pillars out here, you know what I think I'll do is should I expand the pool area? Okay, I'm going to ask for you guys' feedback on this stuff, and then I'll throw that in with my thoughts after this video is over. Should I expand the pool area out towards close to the edge of the house? Again, it's not all about the view, but it's, at least if I expand the back edge. The problem is the pool's in there anyway, and you'd want to have the view. Actually, you know what I could probably do? Still spitballing here. I'm going to leave these sides like this. You know, put pillars down the side. We'll landscape this. You know, I don't know, put a sheds or whatever. I'm going to expand this piece out, like expand this ground out past there. Expand this out to the edge. You know, reglass it kind of in this same way. But maybe not even the same way. I may use full glass panes and make a transparent floor. I'll see how that looks. Think about it. And yeah, the pool will stay there, but this will expand outwards, and I'll build a hot tub that'll fill out a good chunk of this space. So the hot tub will have the awesome view out onto the ocean. That's not the best view in the world, but you know, good enough for our purposes here. And then, of course, the upper balcony will still extend out further, but that won't make an effect. So, you guys' feedback on what to do. I think we'll leave this bottom spot open, pillars, and you know, outer fence. And yeah, let me know what you guys want me to do next. As far as the house is concerned, your design ideas. Let me know how you'll feel about a world download. If you guys really want it, I will put it up. And, you know, probably if you guys, on this video that I post, if you give me feedback, yes, we want your world download, then I'll put it up with the next video, which may actually be, it'll either be 29 or 30. I can't remember exactly what number I'm on. Actually, it might be up in 31. I think I may have just put out 29. Anyway, if you guys want the world download, I'll put it up in the next video, and then you guys can start sending me screenshots of stuff you'd like to see, and I can use that to help formulate what our final house is going to look like. So, take a cat nap here, and I'll see you guys later. I'm awake.